All right, here we are at episode 10 of FLATOUT number 2, sponsored by Red Bull Pink Edition. And Path water bottles. They're refillable. If you're in the New York or New England area, go to Big Y and get one of them. Yeah, I possess them. Ah, shit. Drop the controller. Shit. Whoa. Down here. Nice. I just missed it. He's slipping sideways. Shit.
started at 5-on-5. It was their bread and butter in round one. Look to build on it when we return. 9:23 to go in the first period. No score here in game one. You're listening to the 2025 Stanley Cup playoffs on the Capitals Radio Network.
Second's good. Second's good. Build on that. Close.
for Vegas, and he is expecting some hard feelings to carry over from that series. Each side is coming in off of a strong finish from their first round matchup. Edmonton won 4 straight games after falling into a 2-0 hole against LA, while Vegas won the last 3 games of their series in Minnesota after falling behind 2-1. Evan Bouchard leads Oilers with 4 goals, and Tomas Hertl has 3 for the Golden Knights. John?
All right, thanks, Katie. 5:09 to go here. Sebastian Aho tied for the NHL lead this playoff year with 3 power play goals all by himself. And Carolina getting their first chance of game 1 right now as Gostis Bear. They'll bring it on the backhand. Send it low into the Washington zone. Svechnikov centering. And chug it off the stick of Jarvis. Moving far side. 5th in the NHL this playoff year. North of 30%. Gostis Bear does a lot of the quarterbacking from up top. He's got a right circle here. Forward Jarvis. Center point. Back to Gostis Bear at the right time. And looking toward the front of the net. Looking for the lane. Line to go back toward. Missed. And Sebastian Aho cutting that way. Capitals not getting much going at 5-on-5. Over one of the power play now on a kill. For the first time in this series. Late in period 1, no score. Aho, big wind up. Locked on the way. That looked to sting Roy a little bit. It's back up and it's all right. Svechnikov with a pass back to Gostis Bear. They're like running into the walls. In the back across now to Jarvis. Right hash. Blue line here. Aho. And here come now. Near side, blue line. And as he steps in, Aho shot. Nice stick work there from Roy. It's active stick that ended up redirecting it. Ends up going up and out of play. 49 seconds to go on a penalty to Duhaime. 3:58. You're going the first period. Nothing, game 1.
Well, good PK on that one. The box kept it tight when they weren't able to pressure along the boards. Taking away the passing lanes, Aho wanted to pass across. They wanted to pass across ice. Just doesn't make their mistakes.
advanced average before this game started. He got hurt. He didn't finish the series, but 1.59 in the first three and a half games, we'll call it, against New Jersey. You need more than 5 shots on goal. Not nearly enough for the Capitals in the offensive zone. But 5-on-5 is a bread and butter against Montreal. That's something they've got to get back to.
It's a rear-wheel drive. Front. What happened?
Capitals getting outshot 13-5 as the face-off went back to Mariners. To be a long series, two very good teams going at it. Capitals got a very good start here from Logan Thompson. He clears it up the middle, and a stop here from Slavin. Fired right back at him. Ricochet off the end board is covered out by LT. With 1-5 now to go into the first period. Capitals second player with Carolina. 2-2 games during the regular season, and the Caps scored the game's first goal in 4 of the 5 games played. In round 1 against Montreal, we have yet to see who gets the first one here. Capitals, a little bit fortunate they haven't given it up. Carolina's been all over them. So,
Logan Thompson's brought his game in right from the start. He's made some great stops. You can see that. You need your goaltender to do that. He's done his job now. The rest of the team have to pick up a little bit here. Get some pressure down low, sustained pressure, not just one and done. Besides the power play, they have a lot of offense in one possession.
Real difference for Thompson compared to what he did on April 2nd in Raleigh. That comes back to the Pirates. Capitals were outshot 12-5 in that first period. At Lambeau Center back in early April when Thompson gave up 3, got hurt, didn't return, and we didn't see him again until the playoffs. Back down inside the Washington zone here into the final minute. Dropped down here by Carlson, and a bump that comes back to Slavin and behind the Carolina net. 5 seconds to go here in period number 1. We'll check here from Wilson and turn it back to down. Missed on the connection for Carlson. That's going to put us over at 3. We're staying open. Capitals and behind the net. So Attention commercial businesses and high-rise building owners. Do you want a 100% tax write-off? Recent tax reform laws allow businesses and building owners a 100% tax write-off to install and retrofit fire sprinklers. That's right, a 100% write-off. Go to sprinklerfitter669.org. Click on your city, town, or region. 100% write-off basically gets you free fire protection. Install fire sprinklers now. Sprinklerfitter669.org. They save lives and protect property. Washington and Carolina are scoreless. Saints just because the Capitals spending too much time defending their own zone. We know the way Carolina plays, they do not give you any time and space at all, and that is exactly how they came out in these
That
first
was fast.
20 minutes. That Carolina forecheck is
170 in
relentless.
this
The
thing.
Capitals having a lot of trouble trying to break out of it, and after the first 7-minute shot attempts were 7-0 Carolina, and the period eventually finishes with Carolina out shooting Washington 13-5. With 12:58 to go, Washington gets an opportunity on the power play.
penalties against New Jersey in the first round, and now they are 16 for 16 in the postseason so far. The Capitals had their best looks of the period coming on the power play. Alex Ovechkin with the best opportunity of the night so far for Washington, but that one not able to go in. And just the Canes getting to the interior a lot more than Washington. Washington having a hard time adjusting to that style of play and a hard time sustaining pressure offensively. They'll get one shot up and then kind of done, and it's back in their own zone to defend. 5:09 to go here in the first. Brandon Duhaime then takes a holding penalty, not what you want to do, especially against a team that is already generating so much offensive momentum. Was a good first kill for Washington, though. Some big stops from Logan Thompson as he keeps his team in. Then once again, the Capitals let go to come out of that period. So it's not showing. Canes reaching forward in their defensive bench, and they just looks and then softly, and then they play all around nothing. As they continue to improve the postseason, and it continues to work in the first period for Carolina. Now turning our attention to my conversation with Alex, our guest earlier today. Of course, we had a rough first round. He was in the Fed by seeing on April 4th, ended up missing most of the series. His first game back was Game 5 against Montreal. Of course, he made the trip to Montreal and was able to skate and practice with the team. It was a lot of movement. He was going to get back in the lineup. Finally makes his postseason debut here at home. Game 5 against the Canadiens. Now he's in full swing, full force, and hoping to make an impact in this series. He's had a chance to catch up with him later on our team. Alex, first and foremost, thank you for joining us today. We're certainly happy that you're also always a big series with two Central Carolina tonight. It's a team that does not give you a lot of time and space with your team guys in the regular season with Hurricanes that dictate tonight. We're trying to get this going here. It's been 37 years since this team advanced out of the first round. So we're certainly looking to tonight. Coach Judgment also just an injury. It's obviously there's Thursday, 6, injury for this season. Thanks for being here. Really excited behind this team. That was my conversation with
Woohoo! Crossover move. Yeah. Yeah.
Our postseason run is presented by Vanda Pharmaceuticals, a company headquartered here in our nation's capital, committed to developing new medications to improve people's lives. Just like your Washington Capitals, Vanda's commitment is to challenge the status quo and propel innovation forward in the pursuit of happiness. From groundbreaking therapies to players making history, we know excellence is derived from exceptional people coming together as a team. Let's go, Caps!
We'll pause 10 seconds now for station identification on the Capitals Radio Network, driven by Kia.
The world's fastest game.
Thanks for entry.
Welcome back into the Capitals Radio Network as Washington and Carolina are scoreless after 20 minutes of play, with Carolina controlling a lot of that period. Shots on goal, 13-5 for the Canes after 20 minutes. But Logan Thompson keeping his team in it as we now take a look with playoffs around the league. Just one other game going on tonight at 9:30. It is Edmonton and Vegas, a rematch of the second round series between these two teams from 2 seasons ago. On Vegas' round to their first Stanley Cup. Vegas won that series in 6 games. And Knights goaltender Aiden Hill stepped in during the middle of the series to win 3 games for Vegas. Each side is coming in off of a strong finish from their first round matchup. Edmonton won 4 straight games after falling into a 2-0 hole against LA, while Vegas won the last 3 games of their series with Minnesota after falling behind 2-1. Other games in action Toronto now leads Florida 1-0 in the series after they won Game 1 between the Leafs and Panthers last night. William Nylander had 2 goals and an assist in the first period as the Toronto Maple Leafs held it off the Florida Panthers for a 5-4 win. And Winnipeg and Dallas both finishing first-round series with exciting Game 7s. They will face off in Game 1 tomorrow night. We'll have more updates for you later on, but now it's time to get you back to John, who has a call on the second period here on the Caps Radio Network, driven